going to be really awkward though, because the mid lane is so wide now. So I'm kind of curious about how the 2v2s themselves will necessarily play out. I think a lot of the setup being in the hands of Mad Lions in the earlier stages.
Already getting a bit more control in the jungle. Jankos will spot this one out. Is he ready for the 1v1? But it's not even a 1v1. Alvaro first on the roam. There to cover. Some nice clean play thus far. Perkz, no real business being here. Chain's already now connecting. Glasc takes him over the wall, but Wind does become lightning. Perkz now forced to flash out to safety. Elyoya, does he want to follow up? And he does! Instant first blood for the side of Mad Lions. Jankos now running for the hills, and it's going to be another one! Fantastic start for the rookie squad on stage.
And this is exactly how you want to try and play these.
But Elyoya is here again. And that's how the meta works. You just keep ganking bot, and it's part of the reason why we saw Wunder pick such a defensive option like the Gragas. The pullback is there. Kaiser set up, lined up. Elyoya's not even going to do anything. He already got the assist. Just give it to Supa. Manages to grab a kill in the early game. I gotta say, this is perfect.
Stages, but I'm not going to get to talk because Elyoya only exists for bot lane, and bot lane's not happy about it.
Kaiser, where's the bubble going to go? It has to be perfect, but there's just not enough clean from Alvaro. Bot lane destruction.
To pick up on your...
Or just raw AP, you know, blasting one and a tome. Tome down to 400 gold now, so a bit of an easier pickup. Perkz on the retreat here. Elyoya can just step in. Another chain now connecting. That's going to be the follow-up. Elyoya sidestep there. Wind becomes lightning. He can dash in. He has the extended range, and he doesn't need anything else. Still has the ulti as well. Perkz, they're taking their time. They donate the kill to Fresskowy, and I got to say, Elyoya's discipline
down there, and I think that's where for MDK it has worked out fantastically for them. And even the fact now you got like that advantage leading over to Fresskowy as well, just makes it a quarter of your health bar and head off.
Yep, and another chain connects onto Perkz. Perkz now running for the hills. Phase rush not enough. Elyoya there to follow up the game. Unplayable for the man in the mid lane. Perkz just not able to find anything.
And for Heretics, you opted into this. You saw the LeBlanc, you were like, no, we'll go for the Ryze. I mean, you had the Xin Zhao coming through, you're like, no, we can take the Vi. Like, this is something that you knew this mid-jungle was going to turn into, and Jankos is not happy about it at all.
Elyoya on a tear. Nowhere to go. We're going to force the flash out from Jankos. It's a fun game, because snowballing is very real, and Clutch doesn't beat gold more often than not. Right now, MDK have a whole heck of a lot of gold.
It does. Oh, hang on. Maybe.
The top side. Knockback is there. One more stack. A little bit of extra healing. Should be an easy kill pickup. Extra Gwen healing. Not enough. Team Heretics finally firing back.
At least they get something here for themselves. Just let it go. And look at your bot side. They're being completely zoned off by everyone here as Kaiser's going to die.
Yep, Kaiser's dead. Bye to the Nami. Fishing with dynamite there on that one. Alvaro now going to walk away. Flakked does decent damage here. Has opted for the worst item name ever. No, I'm kidding. Voltaic. Man. We finally get an Arden for a Nami. And it doesn't matter. It's too late.
I think it's like, hey, look, yes, we'll get an earlier spike with the Voltaic Cyclo Sword in the Arden. And maybe we can look for some sort of big play.
There we go.
It just feels so over.
It's kind of the Helm's Deep hold, but instead it works. You got Mites as the over the wall is now coming through. Fresskowy just barely able to make it back to Coling, not going to finish the job. Kill going over to Alvaro, and another tower following. My favorite words come out, whether it's on a LeBlanc, whether it's on a Lucian, or maybe a bit of lethality on an Aphelios as well. Regardless, it's 7K gold. And those kids are some of the most decorated professional players in the history of European League of Legends. So understand how crazy that statement is.
Maybe we go with ground that instead. You know?
There it is. Myrwn now stepping forward. Wunder going to try to make it out safety, but there's Elyoya. Wind becomes lightning. Wunder becomes dust. And Elyoya just keeps walking in. Supa on the way forward now. Big damage coming in. Ulti not going to connect from Aphelios. Knock up there from the tidal wave to stop the play. But Fresskowy on a rampage. In the corner of your screen, he finds the pick. And Mad Lions Koi are dominating. Again, I take it back.
Good save, because I don't think there's much to save
basketball. I don't know what to tell you, but I also don't watch it. I just know that one reference. Anyway, here we go. Fight breaking out. Supa now following up. Elyoya unstoppable. MDK building a highlight reel in one game that would take many players months. It is an effortless slaughter.
It's a beautiful alley-oop from MDK. Take it over the top side. And again, you just get to
Behind
reset,
the
and you
back.
just get to. Yeah. Elyoya's kind of come in and said, "Hang on a second, lads. Like, I still exist here, having a fantastic game, getting that early invade, setting up that bot lane, going for these picks." Elyoya, this is very much looking like he wants to make 2024 his year with this new roster that has been built around him.
Yep, Myrwn dead. I'm gonna be honest.
I think that is something that you kind of have to look forward and go, okay, cool. They understand how they want to operate at the map. They're able to follow.
2 items for Perkz, 2 items for Flakked, 2 items for Wunder. Some room. They can lock down Fresskowy, but immediately the counter punch now comes out. Jankos dies. Knockback is there. Hostile takeover coming through. Perkz is going to be in trouble as well. The chain's not quite going to connect. MDK will now break into the base, knock down this inhibitor. Look to take a second. Are they tanking up on the top side? Fresskowy going to jump over the wall, look to clear the wave. MDK, if they get way too aggressive, they can lose a fight here. They cannot lose the game. They cannot lose anything else meaningful, but they can lose the fight and shift the gold slightly closer to the side of Team Heretics.
Yeah, it's not happening.
No.
Heretics firmly underneath their own structures. 2 minutes 40 until Mountain? Question mark? Do we get to that point? Because at this stage, I don't think so.
Place your bets. Are we making it to Mountain Soul? Who knows? 9 Talia. Death in this first game for Team Heretics. Mad Lions Koi. Take another Baron.
It is crazy that it's second Baron at 26 minutes. Like,
Well, it belongs to them, Rob.
it does.
You know.
It does. But it's like...
For the angle. Isn't going to find it. Of course, you got to respect it. There's not a lot of avenues to get you out of this. So might as well fish for him. Turret on the ground, untouched for now. Will be cleared out. Supa just laying down a little bit of damage. Wunder getting chunked away. It is a slow siege. It was the early game and the mid-game transition that made this one fantastic for Mad Lions Koi. This now is just their just desserts. They've earned this start to finish. Elyoya now going in. It's a quick final fight. It is a slaughter. Kaiser the last one standing, but it does not matter. Mad Lions Koi finding their first victory on stage.
I don't know what the word to describe that game in Spanish is, but it was a slaughter.
Okay, wait. We'll
Oh, you got it? Okay,
This is the power of translation. Matanza.
Matanza, okay.
Matanza.